In today's video, I'm going to share with you my very first manual flight on the DJI Avata and how I crashed it.
Oh no, oh no.
Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Alan Gadgets. Today I'm going to start a series of video on how I pick up FPV flying with the DJI Avata. I'm going to start off this series with my very first flight in manual mode. This first flight was followed by more than 2 months of grinding in the simulator app. Further in this series, I will also be talking about how I learned and get comfortable with the 2-stick FPV controller. I'll be also sharing my thoughts and experience with using the various simulator apps that I use to learn the stick control. And as a beginner, I'm going to share with you my issue and hurdles that I've encountered along the way and how I have overcome them. And maybe in a more layman level, I'm going to explain the aerodynamic and physics of flying a FPV drone and try to make sense of how the behavior of the drone are tied to the controller. Doing so, I hope that I could help beginners like myself to overcome the difficulty in learning and also hopefully to be more comfortable with the control. If you're interested in those videos that I just mentioned, please subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button for notification when they come out. I also made another video of how to fly the Avata using the motion controller, but if you are really serious into going FPV, the 2-stick remote controller is still the only options to go for all freedoms and freestyles. In the later part of this video, I'll also be talking about why I choose the DJI Avata, mainly for its safety features. But before talking about that, I would urge you to watch the flight video as a whole first, because in it will showcase some of the safety features and how it helped me to prevent crashes and flying better. Before going to the video of my first flight, I would first like to thank the real Rahim, who I have invited to help guide me into my first flight. I first came across his channel when I was researching into FPV flying, and from his channel I have learned a lot on the FPV flying, especially on the DJI products. I have left the link to his channel in the description section below, and I urge you to also check out his tutorial on FPV flying and DJI products. So without further ado, let's go to my first manual mode flight on the DJI Avata. Okay, here we go. First flight commencing.
Right, get yourself up in the sky, get comfortable first.
This is in oh, I forgot how to turn on the normal mode. I've been using the manual mode in the simulator. How?
Okay,
I think
it is down in.
Yeah, this is the normal GPS drone. Yeah.
That proves that he has been drilling himself in manual mode, right?
For real, yeah.
So, okay, launch it, send it. Okay, get to an ideal height of about 40 to 50 meters. Okay, I know guys, it's a bit excessive, right? But trust me, you'll have that safety net, right? To try out stuff. If anything happens, at least there is enough airspace for you to react. Oh, by the way, your attitude lock, is it on?
Oh, okay, let me do a check.
Go over to gain and expo.
Oh, it's off.
Okay, alright guys, why is this attitude limit? I already mentioned, right? So this attitude limit needs to be turned on for the safety of the drone. So guys, we're gonna be trying out the first drill, which is to, once he kicks into manual mode, he'll need to press the pause button, right? To know where is the pause button, we're gonna be doing that drill first.
Okay,
then manual.
Okay,
now he is in manual, but this is where you can take the chance to, before a full engagement of manual mode, go and adjust your camera angle. Once you're in manual mode, the camera angle will be fixed, alright? So you will want to adjust. For a start, 15 degree, where he is at now, is fine. But I fly at 25. Some pilots may want to fly up to 60, that's up to you, but know that you'll be facing the sky. Manual mode will engage. Okay, he's in manual mode. Just play with throttle only, bring up the drone. Go higher. Oh, press pause.
Okay.
Yeah, I trust that he now knows where the pause button is.
Yep.
Going into manual mode, your first manual mode flight is just to get you to fly straight ahead. Okay, you're the drone to the right a bit.
You're to the right.
Oh, stop. Right. You see that one long straight line, and then there's a tree at the end of it. So, okay, maintain throttle. Just control the throttle and push forward. Push the right stick forward. Okay, you're flying in manual mode. Roll it to control the roll. Okay,
Yeah.
if he rolls too much to either side, he's gonna start banking, right? He's gonna start drifting, so-called. So just continue pointing forward. Okay. Alright, buddy, you're doing great. First flight, looking good so far.
Okay.
Right?
Do a turn.
Okay, and try to do a turn. I mean, because I'm only confident telling him to do a turn because he has done his drills in manual mode, right?
Ooh, one real live manual turn.
Looking good, looking good. That was a smooth turn. I feel I want to move forward because you kind of already understand. Technically, can you let go of everything? Possible not?
Okay, can.
See, he can
Yeah.
let go because that is what, guys, take over. Guys, that is what manual mode is about. Once the drone is pitched or rolled in any direction, it will continue to fly in that direction, right? Without much control. He is still on safety feature of attitude restriction. Okay, I need you to push the pitch stick, which is your right stick, push it all the way, tilt the drone all the way. How much can you go?
That's it. That's
maximum,
all.
right?
That's it. Maximum.
That is what attitude limit will do. Once the attitude limit is switched off, right, you'll have full control of the drone, which also equate that if you run into an emergency and you give the stick input too harsh, right, too harsh a stick input, that may cause you to flip and then you'll crash, right? So that is up to his comfort level at the end of this flight, whether he wants to switch that off to give it a try. Okay, just lower. I guide you along. Lower some more to the right a bit. Wrong, sorry, to the left a bit. Left a bit more. And land. You are exactly above and nice. Woo. Awesome.
Oh, nice.
Awesome. No pressure, right? I did mention whether he should be trying the full-on manual mode with the attitude limit switched off.
Bring it.
No pressure, alright? Because end of the day, I am not here to push anyone into manual mode. So if you guys are gonna be taking this same path, right, which is with attitude limit on, chill pill, just at your comfort, right? Once you feel you're okay to fully move on to full-on manual mode, then you can switch off the attitude limit.
So why don't I bring it up a notch and launch straight from manual?
Launch in manual. Can try. If you insist you want to try launching in manual, you must give it a throttle bump first. Because having the drone too close to the ground, there will be turbulence.
Okay.
I also took a deep breath because I'm like, oh,
okay.
I feel for you, man. He's convinced he's gonna launch it in manual mode. Check your angle.
Yep, 15 degrees.
Okay, angle 15 degrees. There is only one way to activate the motors launching off in manual mode, which is your throttle has to be down, alright? In order when you flip the switch to arm the motors, that's then the motors will arm. Okay, so to give it a try first. There, motors starting.
Yes.
So, okay, you can, whenever ready, you can launch the drone.
Take a deep breath, and here we go. Oh, okay.
Up. And power off motors.
Okay, power off is switch up.
Yeah. Okay. Drone looks okay. Let me just give it some love. Okay, so now bring it higher and then pitch forward. And what happened there was because there is no more attitude limit. So pitching it too much forward will cause it to flip.
Okay.
So, second try.
Yeah, second time. So don't pitch first, more throttle.
Yeah, more throttle. Higher, pitch. Oh no. And motors off.
Oops.
Okay.
Are we too near to the ceiling?
Yep. And
Survive?
guys, the Avata survived. Alright.
But did I wait too long to pitch down just now? Is it because...
Bring it up, pitch forward and start moving already.
Okay, don't wait for too long, right?
Don't wait for too long.
Okay. Okay, third time.
Not good this tutor
Okay, here we go.
Okay, take it easy.
Okay, bring it higher. Slow down.
This portion, you can just try to make turns. Yeah, make a square.
Okay.
Yeah, go higher because the moment you pitch down too low, you will start to, how to say?
Flip.
You may start to flip.
Yeah.
Okay, make a turn.
Oh, it went to normal mode. Is it too high? Is it because I went too high?
He was stopped at 50 meters.
Yes.
Okay, it happens to me also. I don't get that the issue here, right? Even though we have set our height limit, you can
60,
kick back into manual mode.
Okay.
So even though we set our height at 60, right? So by the way, Singapore law is going to be 60 meters, or should I say 200 feet. So 60, right? Keep it simple. Even though it's set at 60, over here at this field, it tends to activate a throw into normal mode once it's in 50 meters. I totally don't get why that is the case. Right?
Maybe it was a buffer or something?
Yeah. Doesn't matter. Point is, he's flying in manual mode.
Yeah.
Full on manual mode. Congrats, man. Give me a fist bump. No. Give him. Fly the drone lah.
Okay, so that was, I think, considered a successful maiden flight.
Way better than what I really expected. Yes, I know I'm supposed to to have goals for him, but the basic goal was really to just get him up there in the skies with attitude locked on, right? But he decided that he want to push it on the second bat and go for full-on manual. Guys, don't try this until you fully have grind in the sim, right? Simple as that. I cannot really emphasize enough on that, right?
So that was how my first flight went using the DJI Avata in manual mode and my very first 2 crashes. So now I'm going to touch on why I choose the DJI Avata for my first drone in FPV. It will also apply to the Avata 2 if you're getting that instead. Feature number 1 is that you can launch the Avata using the normal mode like any other DJI drones. This will be a controlled liftoff by the flight controller, so you will not be having crashes like I did. The 2 crashes that you saw was actually me trying to lift off in manual mode. So after experiencing the 2 crashes, I was able to take off rather safely the 3rd time by taking off in normal mode and changing into manual mode in mid-air to allow you to take off like any other DJI drone, which would be an easier learning curve for most beginners. The second safety feature in the manual mode is the attitude limit control. When it's being enabled, basically the drone will not be able to flip upside down or more than a certain degree, so your drone will always stay upright no matter how much you move your sticks. So again, during my first flight, I have it on, so although I don't feel it because I didn't push too much, but who knows, I may have been pushing too much, but because of the limit, it didn't let me roll or flip or overturn. During my very first takeoff using manual mode with the attitude off, it flips as soon as I take off. Even after my more than 2 months of grinding in the simulator, is just not the real thing. The next feature that I like is the pause button on the remote control. At any time during the flight that you're feeling uncomfortable or unsure of where you're heading, just hit the pause button and the drone will be thrown into normal mode where it will engage the GPS and stay in place. The next feature that I like is the built-in GPS system. which is usually omitted from other drones, and you need to install them as an add-on module. This feature is across all DJI products, so in any time, danger, unsure, loss of signal, loss of sight, you can always use this feature to recall your drone back to your return to home point. So those features that I mentioned are the reasons why I choose the DJI Avata, and they have them also on the Avata too. So that's all in this video on my very first manual flight on the DJI Avata, and if you find it beneficial or interesting in any way, please do click on the like button and share. And as I mentioned, there will be more video on learning FPV from a beginner point of view. In those videos, I'll talk about how to learn the remote control using the simulator app. I'll also be sharing the issue and hurdles that I've encountered and how I overcome them. So if you're interested in those videos, do subscribe to my channel and click on the bell button so that you can be notified of them. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye.